everyone. This is our Tuesday at 2, and I'm going to show you an easy way to frame artwork. I've got several new original paintings listed on my website, and I wanted to show those to you. And I'm going to show you how some of these are on stretched canvas, and some of them are on a canvas board. So a really quick and easy way that I have framed both stretched canvases and canvas boards is using just the frame, not the glass. And this, for example, is just like an open frame. And you can get these, I know they have them at Hobby Lobby. Sometimes you can find them at Michael's. You can order them online. I found this one at a thrift store, and it was this gray barnwood color, and I just whitewashed it because I wanted it to be white for the painting that I was going to put in it. But let me just show you what you can do with this. So this is one of the paintings that is a new one that's for sale on my website. And it is a stretched canvas, but it will fit in here. Instant frame. And a little trick that I've done is probably not the way that professionals would do it, but it works, is take some packing tape like this and just tape along the edges, and it will stay. Here's an example of one. This is one of my paintings that was in this frame that I was showing you, and it's been hanging in my bathroom. I just took it down and pulled it out just so that I could show you how you can frame easily with packing tape. Okay, so here's another example. This one is another one that's for sale right now on my website. And it makes such a huge difference when you frame it versus just having it stand alone. It bulks it up, it makes it bigger, and it just really finishes the whole thing off really well. Okay, so this is a canvas board. So it is flat and it fits in here really well. So another thing you could do is put some little staples in here if you wanted to with a staple gun, and that would hold it in. Or you could tape this one and it works just the same. Let's look at, this is Pearl, and she definitely deserves a frame. See how she looks in here. It just pops right in. So most of my paintings that I have available right now are 11 by 14, and you can get an 11 by 14 frame and just pop it right in there and put some tape on the back, put some staples on the back, whatever it is that will hold it in there and keep it for you. Here's another one that's on a board, canvas board. And this one is also on a canvas board. So all of these, they're all different paintings, but they all looked great in this frame. And they could be very easily just popped in the frame. This is the one that I had in there originally. Get it back in there. And put a little tape or a staple or two. It doesn't have to be something that's done professionally. It's not something that you're gonna have to see. It's got the tape on the back holding it in there. Super easy and very effective. So this one behind me back here is another one that's a new one, and this is a big frame. I found this one at a thrift store also, and it actually already had the staples. See the staples? So I was able just to pop this canvas board in the back with the staples, and it's ready to go, ready to hang on the wall. So I thought that was just a fun tip. I've tried to keep these short but helpful on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock here on my Facebook page. And even if you're not interested in purchasing art, but you are painting your own paintings and wanting to frame them, I thought this would be helpful to you also. So you can do this with canvas boards or stretched canvases. If you're using the really thick canvases, let me grab one and show you. If you're using something like this that's super thick, it's not going to work as well as a thin one. So here's the profile we have here. So this one's thin, this one's thick. This one, it can just hang on the wall just like it is. Just paint the sides of it and it's going to be fine. These could do that too. I mean, you could do that with these also. But when you add that frame, it just really finishes the whole thing, makes it a little bit bigger, and I don't know, it just looks more wall worthy when you do that. So you guys let me know, has framing been something that you've struggled with, or do you not have a problem with framing? Let's see. Rosie says, are most of your paintings on regular canvas? A lot of them are, but I don't know if I would say most of them are, because recently I've been working on these canvas boards, mostly because I run out of room to store paintings, and these are easier to store. Norma says, now I'm going thrifting. You can really find some good frames. Let me show you guys this I found the other day. It's really heavy. Oh, and I haven't done anything with it yet, but I got this huge frame. It's got glass and everything at the thrift store for $6. Can you see how pretty that is? I haven't used it yet. The art is pretty too. I don't know who the artist is. I can't see a name, but thrift stores are my favorite place to buy frames. And if you're going to frame your work to sell, that is a great place to find unique and different, sometimes antique frames that will just really elevate your artwork and make it just so much more than it already is. Thank you, Pamela. That's very sweet. Let's see. So I'm going to show you one more option. Another option is doing something like this. This is an original painting on paper, and I've just got it clamped with these magnetic hangers. So that's another frame option. I use these in my studio and I swap them out and change things around. And if you paint on just like not raw canvas, but unstretched or unfinished canvas, you could do that also. Let's see, I saw a question. Cindy says, many frames don't fit the canvas I have. 8 by 10 versus 9 by 13. So one thing that I've done is I've started working on canvases that I know are going to be able to be framed. So if you're painting on odd shaped canvas, then you're going to have to take it and get it framed, because it's not going to, like if you're painting on something that is 4 by 15, you're not going to find a frame at a thrift store. Or you may, but it's going to be really hard to find a frame that would work for that. But if you're painting on 8x10s, 11x14s, 5x7s, things like that, you can find, let's say you've got a little 5x7 painting. It could be on paper. You could put a mat and put it in an 8x10 frame, and it's going to make it a more substantial piece of work. You could even put a little 5x7 painting in an 11x14 frame and have a big chunky mat around it, and it would be pretty too. Let's see. Rosie, says, do you sell most of your art in frames? Everybody has different tastes. Do you think they wouldn't buy it because of the frame? That's just totally up to you. I don't normally frame the work that I'm selling. I frame things that I hang in my own house. But if you're doing something like a crafts show or an art fair, or taking photos of your work and you want to take good staged photos, then doing something like this would be a really easy and quick way to get it in a frame and just show what it could look like. But you're right, most people have their own way that they want to frame something, their own tastes. So that's going to be totally up to you. And no, I don't normally frame mine. Let's see, I thought I saw another question that I missed. Maybe not. Okay, so that's my tip for today. And I'll go over these paintings one more time. These are now available on my website, unframed. Got this one. And this one. These are all 11x14s. This one here. And this one. And this one. And I may do a little bit of some extra work to this one and add it to the website soon. So keep an eye on it. It's artbymandahilburn.com. And when you're on the website, if you look at the top, it will say art shop, and that's where all of my original work is, and also merch that I have. T-shirts, tumblers, all kinds of different fun things, little bags, zipper bags. Thank you, Constance. Okay, so that's all that I have for today. Hope this was a helpful tip, and I will see you guys back here next Tuesday at 2. Bye.